Metal Cooler Army. Kinda lame. No, I'm just kidding. If this is your favorite character, that's good, bro. But let's just talk about him real quick. I'm just gonna let you know right up front, probably shouldn't be summoning. We have a big celebration coming up. I suggest just save your stones if it were me. But take a look. We have Terrifying Conquerors, Power Absorption, 220% to target Goku, Artificial Life Forms, and movie bosses. So we have any future coolers in general are going to be 220% on this team. Any androids, so Cell Saga characters, Cell specifically, Power Absorption, and target Goku and or Artificial Life Form, he'll be 220. So Cells, coolers, also Majin Boos that absorb, Power Absorption, and Artificial Life Form. And then for any Terrifying Conqueror movie bosses, that's like Turles, or any of those other kind of characters are going to be on this team right here. So that's not bad. Auto Regeneration, Nightmare. He does have the big bad bosses, but just pretty basic cooler. He has pretty basic cooler links, right? Now, he activates his entrance animation. You need 3 or more movie bosses or Wicked Bloodline. That's awesome, so you can run either team to get his entrance. Launches 2 additional attacks, each which has a 50% chance of being a super. That's one time. Oh no, but it's infinite. Key +1 and damage reduction by 20% infinitely. You get an extra 20% damage reduction for the first turn per either movie boss or Wicked. Okay, so this is like the Gokus and stuff like that, like the Future Saga Goku. Category ally up to 500% stats. Okay. Chance of performing a crit, evading, and damage reduction. Whoa. Bro has 70% damage reduction. Is there guard? Let's see. 1 or more AGL key sphere obtained. He gets 25% chance to evade. So he gets a base with the right team. He gets a base of 50%. And then you get an AGL sphere. He goes to 75%. He is extreme tech. Okay, interesting. If he gets a tech sphere, launch an additional attack that has a 70% chance. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's 4. And then hidden potential, so up to 5 supers now. Attacked enemies, attack and defense minus 25% for 2 turns, and seals the. So this is going to be a super battle road king. 1 or more int key sphere obtains, survives KO attacks, and wow. 1 or more STR. Wow, I like him though. Oh man, I kind of want to summon now. He's kind of good. He would be good for extreme class, man. I mean, look at this. You can just do whatever, like he's just a Swiss pocket knife. You can do whatever you want. If you need to dodge that turn with a big super, put him in slot 1, get an AGL sphere. If you need to do a lot of damage, get a tech sphere. If you need to just survive a crazy turn, get an int sphere. And if you're good and you just want to, help the rest of the team do better, get an STR sphere or whatever's available. 1 or more physical key sphere obtained recovers 5% of damage dealt as HP. So it's like 5 different coolers. They all have a different ability there. Starting from the 4th turn. Oh wait, no, there's more here. The more HP remaining, attack and defense up to 200%. Interesting. I don't know how much I like that, but interesting. But that first turn he's out, he'll be a god. For every attack received or evaded. Up to 150% attack. Up to 25% attack and defense for cooler. For any other cooler, he just gives them 25% attack and defense. Ooh, and an additional 25% if they're a metal cooler. So 50% stats per attack received or evaded infinitely for any metal coolers. Cooler gets 25%. Starting from the 4th turn, launched an additional super attack. So now we're up to 6 attacks in a turn. Okay. When the character is the first attacked at the start of the turn, or starting from the 1st turn from the start of battle, or starting from the 6th turn, calls in reinforcements. Okay, I got it. So if the character is the first attacker at the start of the turn, which means that you would rotate him off turn 1, he would come back turn 4 as the first attacker at start of turn, and then he could use it, or you have to wait till the 6th turn. So they want you to get him turn 1 and float him, or get him turn 2 and keep him in. Well, no, they want you to get him turn 1 and float him off. That's what they want. Or else you basically have to wait, I guess, till turn 6. We'll see. I mean, if we can swap him to slot 1 and it'll work, then great. But it seems like you have to load into the turn with him in the first slot. But wow, complex character, interesting character. This isn't just the same old crap, so that's pretty good. Active skill can be used when HP is 50% or less, or starting from the 4th turn. So the call for reinforcements is like a giant form, so that's just extra. And then you can activate the active skill from the 4th turn or when HP is 50% or less anytime. Fully recovers HP. Wow. Key +1 attack and defense +30% in battle. Okay. I know I said don't summon, but yo, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I wonder what kind of enemies are coming to need a character with a kit that's so detailed for different kinds of situations. So I'll be interested to see what's coming. He is on Corroded Mind and Body, which I like. Accelerated Battle, Revenge. Those are like some, and he happens to be on Joined Forces, so those are some teams that are like kind of weaker. He's going to make Power Absorption, Artificial Life Forms, Target Goku, all those teams a lot better. His super attack greatly raises attack for a turn, causes immense damage. Raises extreme class allies defense by 6% for 2 turns. Wait, so he doesn't give himself any defense? Does he get an attack and defense when... No, he just gets all his stats really just from the movie bosses and the wicked. I mean, and he has a lot of damage reduction, no guard. Damage reduction, dodge, healing, and high attacks. But he does give himself attack and defense +30% in battle with the active skill, which you can do damn near immediately, depending on the situation, but definitely by turn 2 if you take at least 50% damage. And there we go, he calls in reinforcements. When he calls in the reinforcements, so he gives himself 3 key, great, performs a crit, stuns all enemies. I would say Super Battle Road killer, but you'll probably never see that in Super Battle Road because they're not long enough fights. But if we ever... What is the stun for? The stun must be for something. At the start of each turn, attack +600%. How long can they stay in this form? Does it say? It doesn't say how long, does it? Calls in reinforcements. Doesn't say how long the reinforcements stay. Do they stay indefinitely? And then they just work like Goma? Or is this like a temporary? Greatly raises attack temporarily and causes destructive damage. He is pretty good. This... We'll have to see how he looks in battle, but this might be one of the better extreme class characters they dropped in a long time. Okay, this is King Cold here. I just want to take a quick look at King Cold. Launch an additional attack, whatever. Okay, per Wicked Bloodline or Terrifying Conqueror, get stats, damage reduction, evading, and crit, okay. When all allies key to, there we go, support. All allies key to an attack and defense +40% for 2 turns. If there's an EBF or Hybrid Saiyan, you get more attack and a crit. When receiving a super attack, oh. That's good. When receiving a physical super attack, damage reduction by 50% temporarily. I wonder if those stack, the receiving and receiving a physical. If the enemy is in attack down or HP 60% or less, he will interrupt an enemy attack. Alright. He's good. I like the King Cold. Greatly raises defense, causes supreme damage, whatever. He's there to support for 2 turns. And he's defensive. So I'm not mad at that. If you guys did not see the video where I looked at their super attacks, I actually dubbed over them in English, so please feel free to take a look at that. After reading through his kit, because I had no clue what to expect, but after reading through this kit, still probably should not summon. I think I'm not going to summon for this character, but man, he's good. We do have the Goma. It's a 200% Terrifying Conqueror leader. I'll probably just use my Goma as my own character to run a Terrifying Conqueror team with coolers and stuff, depending on who Easy A's. And then I'm thinking of any other 220% leaders that can lead this guy, but we'll look at it and see, how we can use this character as a friend, because I really am not planning to summon on this character. I don't even know who would be on the banner that would be that important, but we'll see. We should expect, I guess, an AGL cooler Super Easy A. I just think that we're getting some sort of Namek celebration soon, guys. This is all just leading to one place, but whatever. Let me know what you guys think about this, and I'll see you in the next video. We're going into Dokkan Frontier with the new LR Super Saiyan Goku. I've been Shinjitsu. I'll holler at you later.
You cross me once and you